Life is always moving. There's movement within life. But what's the reality of this movement? How real is the movement? The silence is real, because the silence is the source of the movement. The movement, how real is it? The movement that happens in thought, the movement that happens in speech, in any form of movement, physical or spiritual, emotional, psychological. All that movement, the movement of nature, the formation of different species. What is the boundary between the real and the unreal? Not everything we think is real, of course. And yet thought is real. And so what's real and what's not real? It's real that when we think it, we cause other movements to come into existence. But it's not real in the sense that it doesn't necessarily reflect the truth. We, humans, are a part of this movement. Some of this movement gets created by us. And we, humans, are the only ones that can mess up the movement. The movement is real and accurate until it gets to a human. Once it gets processed by the human, it depends which human processed it. Most humans today, by far, once they process it, the movement is no longer real. The movement is arguing with reality. As it was processed, as the movement got processed by the human spirit that has been contaminated by lies creates movement based on those lies. The movement coming out of the human being is not accurate to reality. It's been tainted by a spirit that is not accurate, a spirit that does not know itself, its own nature, doesn't know how to use itself efficiently, how to become of use, how to be the right expression of life that assists and encourages life. When we become clean, meaning we become spiritually accurate, all the movement coming through us will be accurate. Inaccurate movement means life got contaminated by the demonic. A lie is demonic, unless it's to protect from the demonic. A thought that is inaccurate has some foreign power mixed into it. Reality is always accurate. Something got angry, something turned against, something turned off, something doesn't want any longer. Something does really not agree with the basis of what it thinks is happening here. And then the movement is not aligned with the real will, with the source, with the purpose, with the place that has no beginning and has no end, with the life force that wants to live unconditionally. The will of the life force has no beginning and has no end. But once it gets dressed up in the organs, that will gets limited. And now it's based on the production of the organs. Now it's based on the conclusions of the mind. Now it's based on the joy within the heart. The movement is where we see the name. The one that is silent. The one that is exists in complete silence. There's no limit to the silence because there's nothing else. And from there comes forth the movement. And so the movement is representing the one that is when it's accurate. And that's the name of the one that is. What is the name of the one that is? What is he? He is the silence that is so alive that there is nothing else. And then comes shape and form, time and space, consciousness. All these are expressing his name, expressing his glory, expressing the power that he has in order to make what is. The name has been desecrated. What does it mean the name has been desecrated? It means the movement of life has not been accurate. From the silence comes movement that is not expressing the name in a way that is accurate. Then there's a separation between the one that exists and his name. And we experience that separation. We, the ones that suffer the movement, experience the separation between the movement and the silence. They're off. Something is off. They're not saying the same thing. The name is not accurate. The name is not calling on a spirit that knows how to dwell in these organs. And so when humanity will become accurate, the movement will become accurate, the name will be accurate. And when the name is accurate, everyone will know him. What does it mean, everyone will know him? It means all movement will be accurate movement. All movement is going to be movement that gives pride to the name, that restores the dignity of the name. All we can ever experience is the name. The height of the experience, the depth of the experience is going to depend on what does the name mean to us. Not the name, the concept of a name. The name, the actual movement of life. What does it mean? How do we regard it? What is our relationship with it? There we find the name. And what does it mean to you? Is the movement adding glory to the name? Or is the movement causing shame to the name?